Hello, hello, guys. Welcome. Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened there, of course. Let's do that. Let's go back again. Stop that. Hey there. How are you? Hi, Leilana. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Hey, pretty baby. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend so far. Hey there. Thank you for inviting followers. I'm still in a little bit of pain. And I debated about scoping today, but I decided, I told you guys I would share the highs and the lows of this thing. And so that meant that if I could talk and I could be here, then I needed to be here and I needed to share with you guys what lupus is. So let me introduce myself, and I am going to turn the camera because I got up and brushed my hair. So my name is Kelly McCrae. Well, let me turn the camera first. Hang on. Thank you. All right, guys. Hi. Thanks for the love and the prayers, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, it's been a night. I had a bitch of a rock and roll night last night, but I'll tell you what. Some of Orlando's finest showed up for me. Those firefighters are good looking, man. All right. Let me give a few more seconds here and let some more people get in here if they can. And then I'll give my Periscope disclaimer. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, pretty baby. I'm just, I'm having a moment, if you will. So I appreciate that. All right, so let me get Fred having he right, no weapon formed against us. All right, so, all right. First, let me give my Periscope disclaimer. Periscope is showing me I only have a few people, and usually I have a lot more live viewers than they say. And because of them keeping, showing low numbers, sometimes if you're commenting or asking questions, I don't see those. So if you are commenting or asking questions, please do so. I will see those in the replay, and I'll try to answer them. I'll hit you on Twitter. So I've reported the Periscope, and hopefully, yes, God is with me. Listen, I'm always keeping my faith no matter what, Renata, always. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of come on. Oh, well, I guess I should tell you guys who I am. I'm Kelly McCrae, for those of you that are new to me, and if you're watching on the web and you're a replay viewer, thank you very much. Please share this out if you think you're going to be able to help somebody with the information that I share. I scope about the highs and lows of having lupus, coping with a recent diagnosis. My diagnosis is almost, I guess it's a little more than 2 months old, going on 3 months old. I found out at the end of February that I had been battling a mystery illness for about a year that wreaks havoc on your body. And so I hope you guys can hear me okay, because it's a painful day and it's a bad voice day as well. So hopefully you can hear me just fine. But anyway, so I also share natural skincare, cleaning products, and personal care products, because what we put in our bodies is just as important as what we put on our bodies. So as you can see, I'm in a fantastic hospital room today. I had what I call okay, good, thanks for that. I appreciate that, Renata. I had what I call a rock and roll night that got a little out of hand. For most people, a rock and roll night is an awesome night of fun. For me, it's a night of so much pain that all you could do is rock and roll. So I came here, special delivery by 8 beautiful men from the Orlando Fire Department. And I swear the guy that took all my vitals, I think when he smiled, his teeth actually said bling. He was so good looking that I felt bad being sick because I just wanted to flirt with him. But anyway, so I wanted to come on today because of a lot of misconceptions, if you will, about this disease. Since I've contracted, if you will, or accumulated or acquired or whatever terminology you want to use, since I was diagnosed with this disease, I've heard on multiple occasions, so and so has lupus and she's living a normal life. And I have talked to a lot of these so and so's. And what has happened is people meet them and they see them out and they see them living and they don't look sick. You don't see it like a broken arm or a broken leg. So people have decided that they're living a normal life without actually talking to them. So I had a girl the other day, and because of me doing Periscope, and I did my first Facebook Live, I think that was yesterday, and I have a group on Facebook that I admin. I'm hearing a lot of stories. I get a lot of phone calls, text messages, emails, and so I talked to this lady. She's had lupus for about 20 years, and I says, so and so referred me to you and said that you're living a normal life. I says, and I'm pretty sure you find that comical. And what she revealed to me is because of the harshness of the meds, she's on the liver transplant list. She says that's not normal. They'd given her so many meds for so many different things that were going on with her over the years that at one point her stomach actually burst and she had to have emergency surgery. So there were things that happened, and I probably shouldn't be revealing that because, I didn't give her name, but, these are things that people are telling me. I talked to another young lady who was telling me that, she used to party all the time. She's a fairly young lady, and she's like, and now my parties are on the weekends on the sofa. Then there was another woman who said, I measure every ounce of food I put in my mouth, and I don't go out to eat. Yes, knowledge is a blessing indeed. She's like, I don't go to restaurants to eat because food is a trigger, stress is a trigger, and you never know what. It's almost like, I guess, like having that peanut allergy, and you didn't order that dish that had the peanut in it, but they cooked on the grill that had peanut oil on it. You don't know what you're getting, if you will, when you go out to eat. But everybody else's perception is that you're living a normal life. So I want you all to know that if you are not battling an autoimmune issue and you know someone who is, I realize you think that saying that they are living a normal life is, you think it's encouragement. It's not. Take the time and really sit down and talk to that person, because even if they're in remission, if they're taking any medications at all to help them manage through remission and they're taking it on a daily basis, that's still not normal. So that's the first thing that I want to impart as far as some knowledge on that. The other thing I keep hearing, because the fatigue on this thing is a bitch, and I'm not even going to lie about it. I am known as the hurricane in heels. Before I got this, I was a whirlwind. I'm kind of like a happy hyper person, and I'm everywhere doing everything and just all over the place. And now I'm chilling on my sofa, most days, and hanging out in my apartment for days on end and not getting a lot, not getting out there. So what I hear people say is, well, if you actually got out and exercised, you would have more energy. Oh my God, if it were only that easy. I'm a former fitness competitor. Trust me, I know the benefit of exercise, and you're not exercising with this nonsense. So let me tell you kind of what when I talk about the fatigue, it is like a marathon runner who can never stop running. He wants to stop running. He wishes he could stop running, but he can never stop running. Now, let me ask you, when you catch a cold, you get tired, you feel a little run down, and you have to lay down. Put that on steroids. You got to figure what's happening inside of our bodies is our bodies think that, like for me, I'm here today because of my heart, and they think that my heart is trying to swell up again. So I'm not exercising with a swollen heart, So my body is on the regular attacking my heart, attacking my liver, attacking my muscles, attacking my joints all the time. All the time. So my body is running a marathon every single day, all day long, and it gets tired and it gets run down because it's running a marathon. And I know I want it to stop. It probably wants to stop, but it can't because it's just got to keep running no matter what. And so fatigue is not just, oh, I'm a little tired, so I'm going to lie down. No, fatigue is if you don't sit your ass down, I'm going to put you on your ass. You will be passing out in public. You will be tossing your cookies in the strangest places. Trust me, been there, done that, and burnt the t-shirt. So it is not normal fatigue. So if you all think that, doing a little exercise is going to give me energy, if it were that easy, baby, I'd be Flojo up in this joint. I'd be all about a treadmill. Let's see, the other thing that people seem to, they don't take it seriously. They look at me and they're like, oh, she's smiling all the time. Or, the people that you see, they're enjoying life or doing the best that they can. Well, you know what? You got to find joy somewhere. You got to smile somehow. But because of that, people don't take it seriously. This disease kills every day. Just so you all know. You hear about, so-and-so died from complications due to. And this is one of those things that you add at the end of that. They died from complications due to pneumonia, or they died from complications due to cancer. They died due to complications to lupus as well, guys. So many of us are dying prematurely because of the lack of diagnosis, or because we're, just coming to the hospital because our hearts are swollen, or our livers are, turning against us, or our kidneys are failing, or our brains are being affected. SLE, which is what I have, systemic lupus, basically affects, it affects your major organs, not just the joints, it affects, again, hearts, lungs, kidneys, brains, and so I just kind of wanted to come on today and, inform and say, I realize that a lot of times you all think that's encouraging and you think that you really know, but this is a tough disease. It will put your life on its head. And, and again, I'm not here for pity. I'm here to let you guys know what's happening. If I can help inform somebody of some of the symptoms, because again, lupus, and I've said this in many of my scopes, that lupus takes anywhere from 4 to 6 years to diagnose. And part of that is because we don't talk about it enough. We're not bringing awareness enough. If I said I had, I don't even know what disease to pick. If I said I had something major seriously, most people look at lupus and they think that, that's the other thing. Let me address that too. Oh, sorry. They gave you the medication, so you should be fine. Okay. If only, again, if that worked. I'm sitting here today, hopped up on morphine, baby, but I'm still hurting. That's how bad the pain gets sometimes. The medications keep certain things at bay. They don't necessarily stop the pain per se. And we have pain, after a while you become immune to certain things. So even if you're a person that's been taking a lot of pain medications, after a while they have to switch those out. You've got people that are addicted to those things. And, it's not like a headache. You can't take a medication and it be okay after that. Not to mention the fact that by the time they diagnose you, you've had so much other stuff go wrong in your body. Again, it was a year before they diagnosed me. And the best way I can describe what's happening inside of our bodies, especially when it's taken you an extended period of time to get a diagnosis. You ever put a gym shoe in the dryer by itself? That bad boy is boom, 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 clanking all over the place, wreaking havoc in that dryer. That's what's happening inside of our bodies. It's like a lone gym shoe in the dryer. So I hope that this has enlightened anybody that doesn't have an autoimmune issue, that knows someone that does. If you've said any of these things to them, I'm hoping that this has helped enlighten you. I'm also hoping that this has helped someone in some way. And guys, again, I told you guys when I started scoping this that I was going to give you the highs and the lows. And trust me, today is a definite low. So I didn't want to lie. I didn't want to not be here. As long as I can talk and as long as I got breath in my lungs, I'm going to do my best to share it, the good, the bad, the ugly. But know this, Orlando firefighters are good looking. So no matter what, I'm always going to find a reason to smile and hopefully make you smile as well, because we're here for a purpose, guys, and we need to find our joy even in our pain, you know. So I'm going to get off of here. Okay, well, thank you so much, so much. So, is that you, Renata? I can't even, yeah, that's you. Okay. I hope that, you know, I've informed somebody, and I thank you guys for the love. Please share this out if you think it'll help somebody, and I'm definitely going to do my absolute best to keep smiling, Leilana. So I will talk with you guys again soon, and I will thank you for the prayers. I could definitely use them, and I will try to be here tomorrow unless they got me drugged up and drugged out. So, all right, guys, have an awesome rest of the day. Be blessed. Ciao.